Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Barcode and puCK on Daybreak, the latter edition. In the top right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player. It is Koala, also known as puCK. And in the bottom left side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Barcode. We don't know who this is, but he's good enough to play on the GM ladder with puCK, so I assume he is very, very excellent. And let's get right on into it here. Daybreak. I don't think I've ever cast a game on this map. I remember watching professional games on this map, though, and I remember it's pretty Zerg favored. There are a lot of wide open places for battles. Just the ramps are very, very wide as well, so there are not a lot of choke points for Protoss and Terran to take advantage of. So we will see if Barcode takes advantage of the topography or not. He's going hatch first, not looking to be too aggressive in the early stages of this game. And Nexus first from puCK. Is that the second time he's done this on the channel recently? Man, going puCK. Going Nexus first against a Zerg at the GM level seems like a very, very brave thing to do. Look at how wide this is, too. That natural is so hard to wall off. No wonder Zerg players like this map. puCK has not vetoed it, though. More power to him, more respect to that guy. Again, you can find him on Twitch in the description. Please give him a follow. He does stream quite a bit. Also sends out replay packs on his Twitter handle, which is crud. Is it at puCK SC2? No, it's at root_puCK, because he's with Root Gaming now. Third hatch before pool from Barcode. What? What is this insanity? Both these players playing so hard with the macro. No extractor, no pool from the Zerg player at all. There's the pool. Still no extractor, mind you. He wants as many drones working on minerals as possible until he needs them. Good scouting probe here from puCK, seeing exactly what's going on. Sees the no extractor, recognizing, okay, there is an extra base. There might be a third one based on that missing extractor, or my opponent just kind of stinks at this game. I'm trying not to sniff into the microphone, but I got this like low-grade sinus infection I've had for the past 3 days. It's not enough for me not to cast. It's not enough for me not to go to work, but it's just like this. My throat is kind of sore, and my sinuses are kind of congested, and my nose is kind of running, but it's not like I got hit by a truck or anything. It's just kind of this little teeny thing that's more of an annoyance than anything else. And I hate these ones more than the ones that do hit you like a truck, because they seem to last for a month. I had one of these, I think, last year. Might have remembered me sniffing into the microphone quite a bit around this time last year as well. And it's just, I wish I could just be taken out, lay in bed for a couple days, be fine. But I think I'm going to have this thing for the next, 3 weeks to a month. Hopefully that's not the case. I'm trying to eat my vegetables and take some drugs to help with the congestion and whatnot. But the body just needs to heal at this point. There's really not much that I can do about it. It is just a virus after all. Unless it is a sinus infection. It's bacterial. And antibiotics will help with that. I've had those before, too. And those are really, really crappy. 2 Adepts moving on out for puCK. And they're going to move right across this map, get scouted by the Sloverlord, moving across as well, just slowly trying to get up to the Protoss' base. And, yep, there's the Sonic transfer. Moving out again. You'll notice, look at that view distance. It is 2. It is 2, down from 15. Queen's getting some shots off on these Adepts. Couple Lings want nothing to do with those Adepts. There are not enough of them. No drones at this third. Barcode doing the smart thing and not saturating this until he knows that it's safe. And right now, it is not safe. Pulling all the drones from the natural as they Sonic transfer their way down here as well. Lings try to get that surround. They do! They pin the Adepts. They get the surround. I think they're both going to die before they can transfer out of there. It's going to be very close indeed. And no, they both end up getting killed. Getting killed. 3 Lings for 2 Adepts is a fair trade for Barcode. He'll make that trade every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Third Nexus on the way for puCK, though. He is not deterred from his lack of effective harass. He is definitely going for a third Nexus here. Again, so hard to defend. Just big, wide open areas into 2 directions into that base. These Lings are moving out. They don't even have speed. This is a non-speed Ling harass attempt. I mean, I guess, I don't know. They're not chasing anything down. They're just going to attack buildings, so maybe you don't need speed. Going for a Roach Swarm. A couple Spore Crawlers coming up as well, forcing a cancel on that gateway at the front door. Coming down might actually force a cancel on this Nexus. The Lings want to kill these pylons first. Mothership Core with Photon Overcharge is a big, big concern right now. 1 Photon Overcharge does come up. Another one as well, but both pylons die almost immediately thereafter. Can they get the Stalker? They get the Stalker too. And trying to knock down this Nexus. Mothership Core overhead is enough to make them retreat. And enough to allow the Nexus to finish. Man, Mothership Core provides so much utility for Protoss. Back before this thing existed, this Nexus probably would have been dead. So, I feel like our friend Barcode is pretty happy with the results of that, killing a Stalker and 2 Pylons, and also forcing a cancel and a Gateway in exchange for a few Lings here. Resources lost, only 300 for the Zerg, and 700 minerals and 200 gas for the Protoss. 4th base coming up at the 5-minute mark for Barcode. Whoever this is, they are brave, they are gutsy, they are confident in what they're doing. I love the Spore Crawlers in each mineral line. Just get them up. Just get them up. You're up 56 to 49 Harvesters on your opponent. You don't know what your opponent is doing. And just Spores are good against Oracles. They're good against Phoenix. They're good against Dark Templar. That's it. Those are the 3 reasons you should just get Spore Crawlers. Just do it. Also, they do a great job killing observers that try to fly around inside your main base and see what you're up to. And they're cheap. They're cheap, man. Just get them. I know it sacrifices a drone forever, but like I said, you can kind of keep up in worker count anyway against an opponent, especially if they're being as passive as puCK has been. So it looks like a Zealot drop. Indeed it is. Getting Zealot legs, that's been increased. The Zealot charge ability has been increased quite a bit. They are faster. I think they hit a little bit harder as well. Need to review those patch notes again, but Lair on the way for our friend Barcode. It's a little bit late, but considering he has 4 bases, it is definitely understandable. Hallucinated Phoenix moving out as well. Big warp in it. Are these all Zealots? These are all Zealots. That's going to be a total of 13 Zealots on the ground with charge. There it is. Look at them go. Moving across the map, trying to see what they can do. There are roaches on the way for Barcode. Does he have any? He has 10. So is 10 roaches enough to kill these Zealots? This is a very interesting strategy. Bam! Look how fast that Queen died. Is this more? This is more Zealots. Just a mass Zealot play here from puCK. This is a very interesting strategy. I think he's just trying stuff out here on the ladder. I don't know how well it's going to work. Good wall right here from our Zerg player, and actually forcing the Zealots away from the natural base up into the 3rd base, where they are met with less resistance. That's for sure. And actually, with the upgraded charge ability, doing a little bit better than I expected against these roaches. Not really microing particularly well is Barcode, but it's not hurting him too bad either. I mean, all these Zealots are definitely getting cleaned up. Roaches have been good against Zealots for a long time. Another big swell of Zealots here inside the main base. It's basically Zergling harassment from the Protoss side here. Very, very mineral heavy are these Zealots. A couple of roaches trying to stop these Zealots from knocking down the 3rd base. They are ignoring them entirely. And the main hatchery does end up falling. Whoa! Amazing, amazing pickup there from puCK. Nice job taken, and gets the 3rd base as well. And more Zealots marching on up into the 4th base, killing more drones. This is amazing. This mass charge Zealot opening worked way better than I ever expected it to. There are some drones trying to mine here at the 4th base. We're just going to clean up the Zealots, though, that are causing some mischief. Can they get the Spore Crawler first, though? The answer is going to be no. Nope, 25 hit points left on that Spore Crawler. Long distance mining going on. At least it wasn't the Lair. The Lair was at the natural. Warp Prism trying to come in, do some more shenanigans. This time with more Zealots. And just the Queens are trying to kill the Warp Prism, but just drop some Zealots on top of the Queens. That's how this works. Another huge warp in of Zealots. Immortal production continuing back home for puCK. Zealots trying to knock down this newly constructing hatchery. Can they get it? I think they can. No upgrades on these guys. Bam! Forcing a cancel. Pick it up as many Zealots as he can, and retreating with them is puCK. And they get cleaned out, but man alive, that resources loss has changed quite a bit, I have to imagine. Yeah, about 34,000 or 3,400 lost for the Zerg rather, and about 4,800 lost for the Protoss. But losing bases hurts a lot more than losing Zealots, as it turns out. So immortal production here, immortal Zealot Sentry. This, I mean, Wings of Liberty strategy for sure, man. This is something we saw, the Immortal Sentry strategy, with some Zealots here as well. Some Roaches try to come in, but nope. Immortals clean them out very quickly indeed. Try to take a 4th base here by the Zealot Watchtower on the right side of the map is puCK. He's defending it very well with his Immortals, with his Sentries, and yeah, there are some Roaches out, but there you go. That's what you need is Ravagers. You definitely need Ravagers. Another warping of Zealots up here by the 4th base. There are Roaches and a Spine Crawler defending, though. This should go a little better for Barcode than the previous engagements have gone. So 4th base should happily construct here for the puCK. Replacing all of his bases is Barcode, and his main base is just about back. Long distance mining will be over. 59 to 64 total Harvesters in favor of puCK right now. So looking great, using a new strategy, and looking good doing it, might I add. Warp Prism getting stabbed at by these queens and spore crawlers too. This might actually kill it. Yep, spore crawler takes down the warp prism. Big old battle here though. Archon, Zealot, Immortal Sentry against Ravager and Roach. Not great. Not a great look. Corrosive Bile landing on some of these Zealots. Hydras on the way for Barcode. Could that be the answer here? I feel like they could be. They can get those Hydras out. I know, it kind of seems like a one-size-fits-all response to Protoss right now, except I guess for Colossus. Colossus are still probably pretty good against those Hydras, considering they only do have 80 hit points to their name. So here we have it. Archon, Zealot, Immortal Sentry. Actually knocking down this debris, kind of leading up into the natural base of Barcode to open up a wider choke for him to go up. And then just kind of backing out. Hydras are out now, which is great. Like I said, Hydra is very good against Zealots, against Immortals, and Archons. Sentries, too, if we're going to be honest with ourselves. And there's the Robotics Bay. So maybe puCK is going to go for Colossus. He might just go for Disruptor, which could also be very good in this situation. It's 181 to 155. Total supply. Barcode has a nice lead right now. 68 to 68 workers. Perfect tie on that Harvester count. And here comes the Observer. First Observer for puCK, clearing out some of these creep tumors towards the middle of the map, towards, well, I guess closer towards Barcode's side than anybody else's. The upgrade for Hydra range is on the way. +2/+2 for those Hydras, Roaches, and Ravagers as well, coming in on those evolution chambers. And just continuing to make Hydralisks. Hydra count is 6, with 7 more in production, and he's maxed out. Somehow Barcode is now maxed out. So now's a good time to attack, I would say. So he's got the Roaches, he's got the Ravagers, he got Hydras mixed in as well. Free Immortal! Possibly Free Immortal. Yeah, definitely Free Immortal. Poor guy, just trying to rally to his friends and gets absolutely melted. Instead, puCK pulls back to the 4th base. His 5th base on the way in the bottom right here. Getting scouted. Nope, there's a Slow Lord near it, but can't actually see it. A little bit too far away there. Corrosive Bile's landing. Getting a nice hit on a Zealot actually here, and the Zealot's in the front. Doing more than we thought. A lot of force fields coming up and actually using Corrosive Bile to take down those force fields. Amazing stuff. Nice concave from the Protoss player, though. Force fields trying to trap the units in as they retreat, but no, able to squeeze through anyway. And Barcode escapes. puCK able to make things happen. Immortals, man. 6 kills, 5 kills, 3 kills, 6 kills, 6 kills. Mortals are good when your opponent is going for them Roaches. Glial Reconstitution. Nope, that's actually Muscular Augments. Speed for the Hydras. On the way here. Yep, it is Disruptor for puCK. So we'll see how Disruptors work against our new and improved Hydralisk. 5th base coming in for Barcode. 5th base closer to finishing for puCK here in the bottom right side of the map. And again, no idea that is there does the Zerg player have. Now, you can't... I don't know. I wanted to say you can't get stuck on Roach, Hydra, Ravager for too long here if you're Barcode, but... do you want Mutas or something? I don't know. Maybe Swarm Host would be good here. Either way, big time attack taking place at the 5th base. Moving on in is puCK. He's going to force to cancel or kill it outright in just a couple of seconds here. Purification Novas do come in. They do get dodged. They do take down the hatch. Don't force to cancel. Another Nova comes in. Amazing dodge by Barcode. Whoever this is, they are good. They are good at this. Look at this. Amazing dodge. Once again, puCK happy with killing the 5th base. Is going to retreat right now. And Barcode not necessarily pursuing. And to knock down this debris that is blocking him from the 5th base. And possibly go try to do an eye for an eye situation. Lurkerden on the way for the Barcode as well. More and more Zealots and more Disruptors coming on in. Defending just at the last second here is puCK. 5th base, or 4th base rather, is not under duress, and our Zerg player backs on out. So replacement 5th base here for the Barcode player. Queens at the front lines everywhere. Here for a Barcode. Creep spread is not as good as it could be, but he's been focusing on a lot of other things. Is that a free Disruptor? What is that? Oh, it's a free Disruptor. Where are you going, Disruptor? Why are you going so far away from your friends and family? I don't know. You're dead anyway. One shot there. Another Warp Prism here for puCK outside that 4th base. Pushing on in Free Immortal. This 5th base going to die as well. Purification Nova getting a nice hit over here. Only Disruptors defending this 5th, though. We're turning into a base race situation. It looks like we are. The 5th base explodes for Barcode. Losing that one. Sitting right on top of the natural, though, is puCK moving in with his +2 attack on these guys. Immortals, Archon, Zealots laying waste. The Zerg Army doing the same thing to the 4th base for puCK, though. Purification Nova not a threat anymore as all the Disruptors are gone. The Nex is going to die. All these probes going to die as well. We are definitely base racing it. Ladies and gents, Archons on top of these units in the 4th base. Nothing is safe if you are a Zerg unit right now, that's for sure. 146 to 164 total supply. 1 base gone, essentially 2 bases gone, 3 bases gone for the Zerg. Free Disruptors, though. Oh, Disruptors, bad place. Nova comes in to save it. Oh, that was a better hit. That was a better hit. Another Nova comes in, and good split. Wow, what a dodge. What a dodge there by Barcode. If he sees those things coming, he's pretty good against them. Burrowing some lurkers in at the front door. We are definitely base racing this thing. I'm not sure that puCK can come back and save it. Is he going to do it? No, he's going to go for the third. Take that one down. Maybe send a portion of his army back here, but these lurkers are a huge, massive problem. Purification Nova, big time hit. Big time hit. Another massive hit on those Hydras. Oh! The Purification Novas are insane. The Disruptors might end up dead, though, unfortunately for them. That is so many dead Hydralisks. 47 have been killed so far. Small hit squad of Protoss units coming into this third base. Queen defending. That is about it. Natural base falling very quickly for puCK as well. Twilight Council. Robotics facility already died. New pylon trying to get constructed here. Not going to work very well at all. Here comes the army. Purification Novas trying to be used to clear out these lurkers, but that is a very long and time-consuming process. Oh, but that's it. Barcode leaves the game. What? That seems a little premature. Why would you leave the game there, Barcode? I mean, yes, you're down 70 to 160 supply, but you have a pretty good Ling Hydra army marching up inside the main. There are a couple cannons here, not much defending that. The lurkers, I think, can hold off the Protoss for quite some time. There's only 1 disruptor available. Any observers in the sky? No observers in the sky for puCK. Dude, these lurkers could have defended forever. Especially, I don't know. I mean, we were maybe replacing tech on these other bases that puCK still had running. His third base and his fifth base were still up for sure, but it just seems premature. It really does. But at the same time, I like this game. puCK with the early Zealot, drop Zealot charge harassment. Pretty darn effective, killing 2 bases early for the Barcode, then moving into Archon Immortal Disruptor play. Also very good. Archon 32 kills, Archon 18 kills, Immortal 16, 15, and 12 among them. So fantastic in the end, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.